everyone, and welcome to Silverhawk's Let's Play. I'm starting to play a Draenei Shaman. Yeah. This is Wrath of the Lich King, so this is the Wrath of the Lich King server. I have her on the server together with all of the other characters, basically.
1 month ago, a terrible explosion tore open the skies above northern Kalimdor. At that moment, the great ship Exodar plummeted from the heavens and crashed upon the world of Azeroth. Having fled the ravaged world of Outland, the noble Draenei used the dimension-traveling Exodar to reach safe haven. Inspired by tales of the heroic alliance that stood against the might of the Burning Legion, the Draenei have come to enlist aid in retaking their shattered homeland. Dedicated to preserving life and upholding the tenets of the Holy Light, the Draenei hope to gather a new coalition of warriors to battle the Burning Legion and put a halt to its horrific burning crusade. Armed only with courage and their unshakable faith in the light, the Draenei look forward to finding the Alliance and ushering them towards the destiny that awaits beyond the skies of Azeroth. Now, the fate of 2 worlds rests in your hands.
Bum 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 bum. Going to make sure that we got all of the UI set up and add-ons, etc. Scrap. Yeah, hardcore is off. Goody. Since I picked the same name as the one was before, my settings are, well, they're the same basically as before. Unfortunately that's not the same, so let's go into options. Auto loot is on. My god. Options. Action bars. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Yeah, that's good enough. Have that there, have that there, and that there. That's why I toss you away because I'm not going to be using you.
Open your heart to the light.
Never mind your injuries, sister. It's a miracle that any of us are alive.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
And then I hurried him up a bit. That was my mistake. Already, and I'm beginning with mistakes. My god. And as I said before, I just had a shaman, and I'm going to play this shaman for real now.
May the light embrace you.
You survived, Forgosa, by my eternal soul. It's good to see you. I don't know why Exodar crashed, only those of us that were in the part of the ship remained. There's not much time if we're to save everyone that we can.
Favor the road, traveler.
Our immediate concern is the depleted state of our healing crystals. We must replenish them quickly. Unfortunately, the only way to do this is to extract the blood from the local veil moths. The blood will make suitable substitute. The moth can be found in many places around the Vale, but they are mostly concentrated in the northwest.
Do not lose faith.
Okay. And I'll also run over here and pick this quest up.
Greetings, friend.
The relate power comes from Exodar have been wreaking havoc on environment here. The most obvious effect has been the appearance of the strange creatures that seem to have sprung up near them. There may be something we can do to help them, but for now, their numbers are becoming too much for us to handle. I'd like to go out and cull their numbers somewhat, and perhaps I'll have another idea after giving it some thought.
Seek the path of the light.
As you've seen, I've got a different kind of quest bar, so to speak. And I was thinking about running this as a healer. Then I thought, why don't I do it as a DPS? Then I thought, why do I think so much? I need to make up my mind until I'm level 10. Because at level 10, that's when I get my first point to stand. So until then, you guys decide what kind of school I'm going to go. If I will go for healer DPS or other DPS. The melee is of course melee, and it's called enhancement. And the healing is called restoration. Well, that's a healing one. And the last one, that is the DPS form, is called elemental. The elemental school of a shaman is one that is like a spellcaster. There we go. I'll put you on. For now I can only wear leather, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have a peek at that right now. I can wear shield, auto attack, dodge, chem cutting. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I think that the most I can carry now though is leather. I was thinking about going for leatherworking as a craft. This is Gift of the Naru. He's a target for 50 over 15 seconds. The amount of heal is increased by the spell power and attack power, whatever is higher. That's a pretty good spell to use in a pinch. It's a self-healing one, so yeah, it's a nice one. Other than that, this will be the character that I play totally alone. My priest that I played before, I was thinking about playing her alone, but then I started to play her with my wife and she just won't let me not play with her. So I'm playing that one together. Let's see how much that increased. It did not increase at all. I thought it might increase by a level, but it didn't. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of drink for myself. Meanwhile, I'm going for you, Mr. Moth. This is the spell. Shaman is a person who I've played the least on my characters. Oh, I haven't picked you up yet. That is down. Pretty sure that that's mail, so I can check. Yeah, I can't wear mail yet. Shaman is the character that I played the least of all my characters. Even Death Knight is a much more played character than Shaman. Even Demon Hunter I played more than Shaman. Made one to like level 35 or something. And that's about it, I'm afraid to say. This will however be my Shaman, which reaches max level. Unless you don't like it, of course, and you don't watch. In which case I won't be continuously play it. It all depends on you guys. And the amount of likes you give this video and the amount of watching you do with this video, of course. Of course, per usual. I'm thinking about taking it like usual, like the 30 minutes Let's Plays. And that is all from 30 to 25 and up to 40 or 45-ish. I'm not too fussed about the seconds there, but that's about where I call this. And the first episode, as usual, is going to be a little bit longer. Per usual. There I blocked that incoming attack. That's the good thing about wearing a shield, you can block. The funny part about being a shaman is that in the beginning the shaman was only allowed to be played as a horde, but since everyone's going to be equal, they changed it so that both sides got a shaman. That's a chest piece. I'll put that on. And yes, I have some add-ons. One of them is called Threat. It's down here. You finished, that's good news. Hopefully we can find a way to avoid killing these mutated beasts in the future. I believe I have formed a plan that might give us an alternative solution to this problem, but I will need your help. The nearby lake have contaminated by the ship's power crystal. Many of the plants and animals of Amon Vale have been mutated because of this. I have a theory how to heal the lake, but I must have a sample from the mutated lasher for analysis. They can be found to the west in the Amon fields. Will you help me, Shaman?
Blessings upon your family. Open your heart to the light.
I'm sure that with help, Botanist Terex will be able to find a solution to our problems.
Remain vigilant.
The Amon fields to the west are primary breeding ground for the local lasher population. With corruption of water table from the nearby lake, Botanist Terex is worried that the lasher will not be able to repopulate themselves once we cleanse the lake. Go to Amon Fields and pick some of their corrupted flowers for me so that I might take them and look at them and see what can be done. You should be able to identify them by their uncharacteristic red petals.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Sounds like a plan.
The Legion's end draws near.
Fargosa, you have harvested the necessary moth blood for the healing crystal yet? With survivors scattered all over the Vale, time is of the essence.
Good health, long life.
Regrettable that those creatures have to die so that we may live. Incriminated killing is not the Danae way. However, the blood you gather will replenish our healing crystals, so the death will not be in vain. Let's see what we can do there. Cloth. Let's let's get that leather thingy, even though it's just 1 point. Now that you gather all that we need to replenish our healing crystals needed to deliver vials to Saldun, our priests. I'll find him tending our wounded inside the central chamber of the ship.
Remember the lessons of the
And as you can hear, my voice isn't 100% yet. I'm still a bit sick.
Each day is a blessing. Remember the
Hello,
lessons
Shaman.
of the past.
What have you there? Is it for me?
Dionys
Good
Haka.
work. This will do nicely to replenish our depleted healing crystals. But now you're here, I think I have another use for you, if you're willing.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
The healing crystals are replenished, but that is not the only way we can heal and help the injured. The Aldrane can tap the gift of Naru to heal. You must use this ability to heal one of the crash survivors. You'll find the most of the survivors in the areas to the west and northwest, but the crash scattered us all over the Vale. The survivors have suffered from exposure to irradiate the power crystals, so you should be able to find them by the red glow that surrounds them. You must save them, Fargosa.
Be well.
I will, I will. I'll do my best. I'll do my part. That seemed to be one of them. So this is not a self-heal, it's a heal target. Interesting. Oh, the pain. Here you go, my friendo. Get that titular little shiny ball at my head. Then we run back to the priest. Priest trainer.
May the light embrace you. Safe journey.
The light be praised. You've done what only a true heroine could have done, Fargosa. The Draenei you saved
Remember the lessons of the past.
makes me walk away from you.
Arcanon Poros. Be kind to those less fortunate.
Light be praised. You've done what only a true heroine could have done, Fargosa. The Draenei you saved owe their continued life to your selfishness. Please take the supply pouch. You look like you can use it more than I.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
I could actually use it more than you. Because you got infinite amount of them. Leather. Let's switch Chironi. And then let's put that 4-slotted bag on.
May you find what you seek.
That's the add-on I have. It's called something like Seljank or something. Let's double check that. I like to run with as little as possible add-ons. I got Atlas Loot, Auctioneer, Bag Brother, Decursive, Gathermate, Healbot, Immersion, which is the questy item you see, Inventorial, Letrix Plus, and then Pala Power, etc. And Threat Classic and Trade Skill Master. Those are like the only quest items I bring. And as you see here, the screen is totally nice. The only thing I've got is the damage meter and the threat meter over there. It's nice to have things, in my opinion. I like the UI that the World of Warcraft team has used in several years of them doing things. Speaking of which, I should probably go and teach myself new skills. Every 2 levels you get new skills. So I got them at level 2. Now I'll get them at level 4. Right now I'm just... I just kept fighting. This is the reason why you want to play Draenei. Chance to hit increased by 1%. That's aura, so that makes everyone in the same party have that same effect. If there are 2 Draenei in the party, I think that you still only get 1 of them. I can be mistaken, but we'll find out as soon as I party with someone that is a Draenei. The Shaman class is only Draenei, however, so I have to play Draenei to play Shaman. I would have, otherwise I'd probably pick a human if I could pick any class. Because I like the humans. The thing is that a lot of people think that the reason why I pick humans at all the time is because of their presence. I meant their don't run away presence. But I really rather like their you gain a lot more reputation with factions. That's the thing I like the most about them. Yeah, I really should be running and collecting those. It's not like it's 30 million years away from here either. So I'll just run back now. Fjonk. No, it's only 10 more flowers, so 5 more flowers, so let's just go nuts with them. I could like pause and shoot, I guess. Yeah, that worked a lot better. The thing almost everyone in the game knows about shamans are their wind fury and wind fury weapon and totem, etc, etc. The wind fury has been changed though. In the beginning, a wind fury proc could make like a crit on the thingy that you attacked with, and then it could also proc that proc, and proc that proc, and proc that proc. And if you did that, you did like infinite amount of damage basically if you had a very high proc chance. Nowadays though, you don't do that anymore. I think it's still very good. It's just you don't just immediately kill a high level boss from being a level 2 person. Oh, I actually needed to loot them. So see up here I've got all of the different add-ons that I've got. deadly boss mod we can have a peek at. That's basically showing different bosses in instances and their special attacks. We got Nova, that shows what kind of different auras, layers I'm in, and different like buffs, etc. I'll need all of the sample in good condition if we were to have a chance of cleaning the lake. We don't have much time, Shaman.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
These will do. Thank you, Shaman.
Do not lose faith.
Thank goodness, I think it will work. I have an agent for the spread of Silverline Lake of the south. It will neutralize the effect of the irradiated ship's power crystal that fell there. Swim out and scatter a neutral agent near it. Don't worry, you won't be exposed long enough to become irradiated.
Good health, long life.
It's easy for you to say, you're standing here, you silly prick.
Blessings upon you.
Hello, Shaman, do you have those flowers yet?
Seek the path.
Those look like fine specimen. Thank you for performing the field work. Once I can find the time to analyze them, it should be able to tell what it will take to restore the fields.
May your days be long and your hardships.
Yes. May your fields be long, etc., etc. That is my wife's call. If she does not awake by it, I will have to... That's a little bit better. If she doesn't awake from it, I need to go and
at your leisure.
wake her up. Crack leather, let's buy that one.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
For the fun of it.
I hope you find something useful.
That's about the same. That is the same. That's cloth.
Seek the path of the light. All prices here are reasonable.
All prices here are reasonable. Let's see if we can't find our shaman trainer somewhere. Hunter, priest, paladin. Armorsmith. Huh. Where is the shaman? Ah, over there he is. Shaman trainer, of course.
What you need, stranger?
Shaman training.
Luck to you.
I'm Firmawar and you're wise to seek me out. It's my calling to provide instruction to shaman, especially those who are just beginning to learn. Shamanism is only being relearned amongst the Draenei. Fargosa, you are brave to follow this path and it's not popular amongst your kind. I'll be here when you feel that you're ready for further training.
Roma, heck, but
Teach me the ways of the spirits. Rockbite of weapons. Booyah.
see you.
That is one of the boons that you got as a shaman. You get these kind of weapon enhancement. They work
May the light embrace
as well as enhancement on the gear.
Safe journey.
You managed to recover damaged holographic emitter from the crash. If we repair it, we'll have a chance to find our survivors outside Amen Vale. There were devices from the ship that could be salvaged for spare parts in the air, but the local Olkin carried them off before we could get to them. Fargosa, we must go to the south Nestlewood and Thicket Hills to find the spare parts.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Good fortune,
Inoculation.
good health.
Sana
long
needs the
life.
help to salvage parts from the Exodar. Turex prepared the inoculum that can be given to the Nesselwood's Olkin that lives in the area of a lot of the salvage. Just get close to the unaffected ones and use the crystal on them. Unfortunately, you have to kill the others. You'll find them Old King Nestlewood Thicket, Nestlewood Hills to the southeast.
Do not lose faith.
Yeah, that buff I just applied to my weapon. The buff does this. Immunes the Shaman's weapon increases damage per second by 2. Lasts 30 minutes. That means that the weapon before had 1.1 damage per second, but now it has 3.1 damage per second. I need to swim to this irradiated power crystal. Disposing the neutralization agents. Whoop whoop. Such a nice game. Graphics are nice, especially in this region. This is one of the expanded areas, of course. Nestlewood Thicket. Before, half of these were red. They don't seem to be red anymore. It's these yellow ones that I need to fill with. Mutated Oldkins. Yeah, before you had to fight this whole glade, basically, if you moved here. Now you just have to inoculate this, people. And I also need to pick up the machine parts. I was almost certain there were going to be machine parts up there. Apparently not so much. There we go, that's one of you guys. It's a good thing that it's early morning, it's 7 o'clock now. So there aren't very many people here. Otherwise, this is a very populated server. That's why I like to play on it. It's one of the most populated servers there is. It's called Priden Village. So if you guys feel like playing alongside of me and playing and do the same thing that I do, then go ahead. I've done that a few times, that I picked up a character in game, in whatever game I'm playing, and I've been doing the same thing that that person did, episode per episode. I'll stand here a few seconds and make sure that my wife is awake. Be right back. She is now a more awake wife than before. Let me pick up these last two ones. Haru! One of the other things about shamans that are making them very interesting is that they've got the ghost wolf form. A form which transforms them into ghost wolf and makes them able to run a lot faster than other characters. They get it quite early. They are usually druids, or usually the same kind, but the druids get their travel form a little bit later than the shamans do. I think the ghost wolf is a bit earlier than the travel form, but I also think that the ghost wolf form is not like as fast as the travel form, but I'm not 100% sure. Ouch! Otherwise, this valley is very, very nice. We will very soon come upon our other character that was started with this expansion. This is actually the expansion of TBC, the Trial of the Burning Crusade.
The Legion's end.
Inoculation. The more we can do to clear up Nestlewood, the faster Sinai can get back to work.
Dionys Aka.
With many of our Olkin now inoculated, we can focus on getting out of here and not have to worry about the wiping out of the Olkin population in the area. Here, choose from these. You've done good work and you deserve to be rewarded. Hello, cat. Let's see, we want strength because that is helpful.
Remain vigilant.
The missing
May your
scout.
days be long and your
We now have
hardships
several
few.
separate confirmation of unusual activity up on the Shadow Ridge. This is disturbing. We thought that the scouting mission already undertaken has been thorough. One of our scouts hasn't reported back yet. Shaman, I need you to head out southwest to the other side of Silverline Lake and find Tolan and see what has delayed him.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Greetings, friend.
Spare parts.
Remain vigilant.
When we have those spare parts, I know that we can get this emitter repaired. With any luck, there will be someone else out there left to talk to.
May your days be long
Let me
and your
take a look at
hardships
those.
few.
God dang it! I bought those. Let's switch to these instead then,
Dionys
since
Aka.
they are a little bit
You wish
better
to buy?
to sell.
Trade?
And we'll put you down there, and put you down there.
May I be of service?
Two-hander, but I don't want a two-hander. I'm using one-handed weapons. I also need to talk to my shaman since I digged Call of the Earth.
You'll come back.
The time has come, Fargosa. You have grown to the point where you are ready to commune directly with the elemental spirits of this world. But be warned, I can sense the manner of our entry into this world and its unfortunate side effect. I have arranged the earth spirit and caused an imbalance of elements. If you are to create your earth totem, you must first speak with the spirit of the Vale. You will find it in the sacred grove nestled in the hills to the northwest.
Peace for you.
Just so you know, guys, I have a dyslexia, so I have a tendency to not read words as they are presented to me. It's a lot easier for me to do it in English. than in Swedish for some reason, and so it's not as prevalent, but that's the problem I have. And yeah, at times I don't really read what's said, and I'm sorry for that. But usually I get it alright. This is Earth Shock. Instant shock the target with causing 17 to 19 nature damage and reducing the melee attack speed by 10% for 8 seconds. This is also something that has changed from time to time. From time to time it has been the interruption spell for a shaman would be that, but no more.
May the light embrace.
From what you've described, the neutralizing agent works. I just wish I knew how long it will last. We really need to remove that power crystal from the lake entirely. Thank you, Fragosa. I will tell them to try the neutralizing agent on one of the captured beasts at once.
Do not lose faith.
Now I need to go and have a peek at that Call of the Earth crystal thingy shenanigan. Walls, 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 walls. Hello there, Spirit of the Vale. Call of the Earth. You are bold to seek my wisdom. After what you people have done to these islands, stranger, still there is much to be said your bravery, so I impart to you some knowledge. The earth beneath your feet forms the foundation for all things. The sky, the water, even the great fire, all rest upon its shoulders. While those other often form chaotic and tempest, the earth abides. It grants strength and fortitude to the core of your being. Now, you will prove yourself, Shaman. The balance of the elements has been disrupted by the violent intrusion of the Draenei to the Vale. Your crash caused the spirit of Earth to be enraged and turn upon the other elements who have come to quell them. You will learn that our understanding of elements can only come when all are in harmony. Thus it falls to you to seek balance behind me and grow. You will find the restless spirits of Earth wearing upon the other three elements. Help to restore the balance. Restless spirit of the earth. That spell I'll be using pretty often. Well, almost every cooldown. Before these also cause threat. Let's see if it does that now. No. No, it doesn't cause threat. Not any extra threat, that is. Let's drink one of those. Strength potions. did not drop any loot. My god. Then let's run back. Spirit of the Veil. You've done well. By thinning out the restless spirits, you have helped to heal the imbalance between elements which your people inadvertently caused. Through your journey as a shaman, you must keep this in mind when calling upon our power. The balance must be preserved. I will now give you a piece of my physical being that you may create your earth totem. Return it to who sent you here. You and I will be bound together for all time, though your life force of earth will be at your disposal. The balance will come when the bones return to us as the end of our days. Use your power wisely. Then we got that crystal. That crystal I will run with to my trainer, and he will convert that into a totem. Jesus. The shaman is probably the character who is the closest to me as a person, because I like balance. Then again, I'm pretty close to a druid as well, in real life that is, of course.
Light. Must
All over
remember the light. Go on then.
Together the broken and the Draenei will regain a deeper understanding of the mysteries that the elementals hold. You return with which is necessary to creation of your earth totem.
So long.
You've done well, Fragosa.
Who'll come back?
And that's the totem. I'll put you down there. And I'll do that. Because this will be the ones that I use the most. And mostly have in my backpack. Let's see if I can't teach...
Another day.
If you can teach me any
Go on then.
earth magic, but you couldn't. Anywho, this has been fun. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz, and especially like this video, because that makes me know that you want to see more of it. Have a nice day. Bye bye.